11 things you definitely need to do in your 20s. Number 1. Get yourself a girlfriend or a boyfriend. If by the age of 20 you have not made a boyfriend, or you have not made a girlfriend, then you are already behind those top 10% people. You definitely need to step up your game and put yourself out there. Like all other skills, dating is also a skill, which you should work upon. It helps in your overall development of the character. Dating helps in building networks. Your friends will become your partner's friends, and your partner's friends will become your friends. Dating also helps you to explore your own desires, values, and boundaries. Learning how to address and resolve issues in a healthy way is a valuable dating skill that can lead to more successful and lasting relationships. Most important thing which dating will make you learn is reading signals and reading patterns between the lines. This skill can help you predict things and improve your overall brain to understand different types of people. It will give you a huge boost to your observational skills. It helps you recognize your red flags and make you more confident, more decisive, and more patient. For all those who already have a partner, they know what they have learned while dating. And for those who are still a noob, I will ask you to figure out how to get yourself a partner of your choice. Next thing which you should definitely do in your 20s is number 2. Don't smoke weed. One of the choices from my teenage years that I deeply regret is starting to use marijuana. I strongly advise against making the same decision while you're still young. For the first 18 years of my life, I refrained from experimenting with alcohol or drugs. However, during my 3rd year of high school, I succumbed to peer pressure and tried marijuana one evening with some friends. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it, and it soon became an addiction that dominated a significant part of my life. For the next 8 years, I found myself using marijuana almost daily. While it didn't completely ruin my life, it had a profound impact. I maintained my health and even made awesome friendships, and even managed to build my first successful business. But the issue was that I became reliant on marijuana to derive enjoyment from even the simplest aspects of my life. Waking up first thing in the morning, I needed weed. After breakfast, another joint. Before going to work, one more joint. Going to gym, one more joint coming up. It's like after every hour, I wasted half hour smoking. That reduced my productive day by almost 6 to 8 hours. The most concerning part is that it caused lasting damage to my brain, affecting my memory and cognitive abilities. I didn't fully comprehend these consequences at the time, and I wish I had. Smoking marijuana as a teenager is particularly harmful because it can impair brain development. On top of that, marijuana is highly addictive, despite what some may claim. It was only when I attempted to quit that I realized the extent of my addiction. I've now been marijuana-free for over a year, and unsurprisingly, it has been one of the most successful years I've ever had. If I could turn back time, I would advise my younger self to skip that one fateful night. Protecting your mind is crucial. It's your most valuable asset. You only have one brain, and it's easier than ever to damage it. Be mindful of the content you consume, and focus on actions that nourish your mind before it's too late. Next thing which you should definitely do in your 20s is number 3. Start mastering valuable skill now. Learning a skill early in life gives you a head start for long-term growth and development. The knowledge and expertise you accumulate over time will become increasingly valuable as you progress in your career and personal life. And the earlier you start working on yourself, the more time you have to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. Over the years, these mistakes can be counted as life lessons, which you will look back to when you use the same skill again in life. Moreover, the earliest you master your skills, the more you can become successful, and more early you can achieve your financial independence. The more money you have, the more unique and rich skills you can invest yourself in. Mastering a skill is a continuous journey. Starting early encourages a habit of lifelong learning, which is crucial in today's knowledge-based economy. Over time, you can create a portfolio of those skills and earn from each of them. Think twice about what I'm about to say. John learned to make YouTube videos in his 20s, and I learned to make YouTube videos in my 30s. If I would have been in the John's shoes, I would definitely have started making money way earlier in life. Next thing which you should definitely do in your 20s is number 4. Choose your friends wisely. Over the years of your life, you will meet innumerous people, and some of which you would want to become good friends with. Few will become your besties. 1 or 2 will be with you for lifelong. Always remember that friendship is all about business. You want to study, make a friend who is good in studying. You want to go party hard, make a friend who parties a lot, and your wish will come true. You want to make money? Look out in the world and find that individual who is interested in making money. What I'm trying to say here is you will find all kinds of people with different skills out there. You make your own goals and make your friends accordingly, which will help you achieve your goals. There might be a friend who smokes a lot of weed. The question here which you should ask yourself is whether I want to continue to be his friend. I am saying this because friends are the greatest influencers in every person's life. If my friend is doing something, I would also wish to do the same. Hence, I will say this: always choose your friends wisely, the ones which can help you on your journey, rather than pulling you back and laughing at you for the stupid things you do. And there are only two ways I can think of to make people your friends. First would be to have something in common with them. Or if you don't have anything in common and you still want that individual to be your friend, then second would be to make something in common with the person you want to be friends with. For example, my friend likes football, and me too. We have football in common, and hence he has become my greatest friend. Now, if I don't like cricket and I want to be friends with someone who is a cricket fan, then you start learning about cricket. In the process, you have obtained a valuable friend, and in the same process, you have obtained a valuable skills or knowledge. Now, let's move on to the next lesson, which you should definitely do in your life in your 20s, and that is number 5, play sports or learn an instrument. Your 20s is the best age where you can start playing any sports or learn an instrument. Now, why I am saying this is because it helps you inculcate new hobbies. It helps you meet like-minded individuals in life who shares a common goal, the one same as you. Few of the best friends I have ever made was through playing foosball in my college years. And those friends have stayed with me till date. And they have become one of my best circles in life. I can reach out to them anytime I feel bored, anytime I feel depressed, anytime I want to go out to play foosball. Moreover, learning a sport or an instrument is a skill. It helps you keep physically active. It boosts your coordination with others. It enhances your problem-solving skills, cognitive abilities, and act as a stress reliever. Some of the most important memories which I have made is after my sports classes and after my piano lessons, when I was with friends gossiping about the good moments in life. I still remember those memories. And lastly, it helps you keep focused and stops you from getting bored. Now let's move on to the next lesson, which you should definitely do in your 20s, and that is number 6. Set up your goal plan for the next 5 years in a book or an app. You should always have that vision in front of you. You should have ambitions. You should have goals. You should have desire to achieve those goals. Here is a simple trick which you should follow. This is what I have done, and it has been the most successful thing in my life, which I am proud of. Get yourself a diary. Categorize each page of your diary based on the goals you want to have in your life. For example, page 1 will be dedicated to your health goals. Page 2 will be dedicated to your travel goals. Page 3 will be dedicated to your money goals, and so on. And in each of those pages, write down all your goals which you want to achieve in the next 5 years. When you wake up every time in the morning, after getting ready, go through all your goals and all your pages in the diary to see the status of how many goals you have completed and what is the next goal you would want to start working upon. And trust me, this process has helped me achieve a lot of goals and strike through many lines on the pages of my diary. And I guarantee you that this will help you in your life in the long run. So start doing it right away. What's stopping you from not doing it? One of the most definite things which I would like you to focus on in your 20s is number 7. Show gratitude to your parents. Almost everyone in this world, when they come to the age of 20, they are undergoing a transformation due to their puberty. And in the process, they forget the fact that their parents always want good for them no matter what. People in 20s are generally more influenced by their friends and do things what they are doing. They forget the fact that parents are the ones who had sacrificed a lot just to see them smile. They always try to impart you with life lessons nobody will want you to know about. They are the backbone to your financial and emotional support. When you are in your 20s, you should always make it a habit of putting aside a couple of hours just to have a chat with them. Just to gossip about a day they have gone through can make them happy. Just to make them smile, talk about any random stuff in life, whether it's coffee you drink, whether it's a game which you had played, anything will make their day. Next thing on your list of definitely to-dos in your 20s is number 8. Start learning investments. Money makes money. You should know share markets. You should know your indices. You should know what the prices of gold are. You should also know how Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency is doing. There are a lot of things in the investment world which you should definitely start gaining knowledge about. Because every person in his 30s or 40s is always looking out for those investments. And mark my word, if every person is doing it, why not start knowing about the same in your 20s itself? Why not start investing in different stocks and equities in your 20s itself rather than learning it the hard way? Why not learn about options and futures when you are still in your 20s? What are you waiting for? To become 30 and see others and do the same? One of the most definite things which I would like you to focus on in your 20s is number 9. Ignore what others think of you. When you're in your 20s, a lot of hormones succumb to your decision-making process. And the things you hear from others about yourself, about things you care about, will hamper your decision-making ability. Constantly worrying about what others think of you can lead to stress and anxiety. By letting go of this concern, you can experience a greater sense of peace and mental well-being. When you focus on your own beliefs and values, rather than seeking validation from others, your self-confidence and self-esteem tend to improve. Constantly seeking others' approval can be a never-ending cycle that's hard to break. Ignoring what others think allows you to escape this trap and find contentment within yourself. In a circle of friends, you will always want to please others so that you can be just like them. You don't want to feel inferior. You want to belong to the group. You want to fit in. This never-ending pleasing will take most of the good hours from your life in your 20s, where you would have been focusing on building something new from scratch, creating wealth from wealth, building networks from communication. So always remember, ignore what others think of you and only focus on what you want in life. And just do it! Yes, that's right. Just do it! Now moving on to next lesson, which you would want to definitely implement in your life would be number 10. Watch your words. Words have the power to influence emotions in people. Kind and empathetic words can uplift people's mood, while harsh words can hurt and damage relationships. I still remember few of my enemies which I have made in life were using the words which they don't want to hear, and I hurt their feelings in a really bad way. Did they deserve it? Who cares whether the answer is yes or no? At the end of the day, you have lost one person from your network list. Using the right words and tone can help convey your thoughts and intentions more clearly. This reduces the risk of misunderstandings and promotes effective communication. When conflicts arise, the way you phrase your words can greatly impact the outcome. Have you ever realized that often when you are angry, you lose control over your tongue and say the harshest things in the world which would hurt others? I can definitely guarantee that this might have happened with everyone in life. So remember to phrase your words correctly, and you will make more friends than enemies in your life, and this skill will help you all along your years to come. Now moving on to next and the last lesson, which I would suggest to definitely implement in your life would be number 11. Earn at least $1,000 in your 20s. This is the age where we just want to spend money, buy things our friends have, get things our neighbors have bought. We are curious pretty much about everything in life. We spend without thinking, and that is our parents' money which is going to waste and not yours. I would like you to have a plan. A plan where you are able to make at least $1,000 with any kind of work you think you are great at. Whether it's being a waiter, selling paintings you have made, getting paid based on the corporate skills you have. Anything and everything which can help you in making that $1,000 mark. You should do it. Then only you will know the power of earning your own money. The lust of earning money is something which if people get addicted to in their 20s, they are already on a path to become a billionaire. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, please feel free to subscribe my channel and I will be back with more similar videos. Thank you.